I would never thought this day would come that my own community will not only attack me, but also about someone that I wanted to do a podcast with. These people left so much nasty messages. Hey witches, welcome to Witches Chat Bits and Bats. I'm your host, Moon Witch, where every other day I talk about of anything that has to do with the witchery, including true crimes and paranormal. With that being said, hopefully you guys like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get to today's topic. Now, I posted this last night in a Facebook community, which I am not going to name. And when I tell you, I woke up this morning unexpected with all nasty hate comments. Mind you, this has nothing to do with this post. I asked them about questions that they would want to know for me to ask a person named Angel that I'm doing a podcast with. It states right there saying, hey, leave questions down if you want me to ask an ex witch who used to be a witch what you guys will want to know and why she decided to turn to that path. Well, ooh, this chair. Y'all already know this chair's all squeaky. They were just leaving weird comments that had nothing to do with the topic. It was questions like, and it reads, Witch Dark Tales podcast. A person who goes by the name Angel, within her life, she used to be a witch until she had a revelation. And she wants to spread awareness and share her testimony. If you're interested, please feel free to leave a comment with a question for when I am doing the podcast with her. I will ask her with your question and mention you as well, or even remain anonymous. And the post reads, post with X Witch, comment below with your question. Angel used to be a witch and now she wants to share her side of the story. This user writes, shouldn't this be on a Christian site? I am a mental unstable woman looking for a savior. Sad. Hope she gets help. Why would you say that someone was mentally unstable? They already consider witches and other practitioners that we are mentally unstable, that we are delusional, that we are having a psychosis, or we are having a bipolar episode. This shouldn't even be mentioned. I asked for you to leave a question. How am I supposed to tell her this? Did you think that you were not being considerate? You should have took a step back and said something positively connected to the post, such as, hey, I want to know da 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 da. But instead, you're judging her, saying that she's mentally unstable. Kudos for you. For me, I wrote my first question I wanted to ask her was, what made you decide to turn from your path to God? Someone laughed. Like, that's not funny. Like, you chose your path. It just seems like you are mocking people because they are choosing their religion. When people accepting a religion that others don't understand, there's going to be hate. And I'm not saying they're hating her in a bad way. It's just more of like, why are you laughing because someone chose a different path? You are your own person. You're telling me if I wanted to go to Walmart, and this is just an analogy, if I wanted to go to Walmart to find something, instead I end up going to Target. That's a weird analogy, but that's the only way I can think of, you know? And then this user, by the way, I'm not going to talk about her face either in the picture because, yeah, she commented and said she looks like she's in distress for reals, which that's me. Let me show you the picture. This is a catfish thumbnail. And you're okay to speak your opinion. That's fine. But I'm not going to speak about you and your picture. Life already has read you. But that's not the point. Again, this has nothing to do with the post. Why are you leaving a comment about someone's appearance? Even though this post is about a witch who used to be and turned to a different path. How am I supposed to ask the person that I'm doing a podcast with saying she looks distraught? And like I said, the picture was me. Wait, was that kind of mean for me to say that life already read her? I'll cut it out. Sorry. Someone says, I'm not going to open the link. It's not even a link. From her pic, I'm guessing possibly Filipina. No, I'm Cambodian. But again, they're talking about the person in the picture, and we're talking about asking for comments to ask an ex witch in a podcast. Keep that in mind. Major Catholic country with our super strong family ties. Even in the USA, my unmarried cousin lives with their parents. Impossible to cope with someone praying and crying over you daily. There are infinite paths up the mountain. Hope she find hers. That's not bad. That's worse because you're assuming someone's nationality. Again, it has nothing to do with the post. In my honest opinion, why would anyone want to be an ex witch? Some people change their minds. Some people decide that the path was not for them. Maybe did you not realize some people grow up out of it? And I'm not saying like, oh, like it's a child thing. No. Some people, other people decided that that path was not for them, and maybe they realized this was more of a practice, a hobby. Not for me. I don't think it's a hobby. I wrote this in the comment, and the admin deleted it, the post, because it was getting negative. I wrote, wow, I thought about asking my fellow witches for some questions. Would help and see if they had questions, but I am shocked. Some of y'all are being so disrespectful. I was hurt. I was. I did not know my own community would judge someone. And by the way, that pic is of me, and I am the one hosting the podcast. But for me to judge someone, but for you to judge someone, and even though I asked for you to give me question about X witch, you judge not only my pick, but also started talking about people being mentally unstable. I turned to my community to ask for help. Not in that kind of sense, but more of questionnaires. And when I got this amount of negativity and people judging just the picture alone and also the topic, I didn't expect that from my own team, my own family. Off topic. My friend, she's a transgender. I'm not going to name her. She's a transgender and she always felt excluded from her LGBTQ community. Why? Here's the thing. A lot of gay guys do not like transgender for some reason. I've seen videos and interviews, and this is coming from her, what she was told, that some gays don't like transgender because they should stick with either being a man or a woman. No, what did he say? For them to be either gay or just be straight. Now, what she told me was that they feel threatened because a woman, of a transgendered woman, can take a straight man, but for the gay guys, it's more of a DL. Again, I'm not judging. I am just speaking of what I was told. I don't know if it's true because I'm not a transgender, but I just want to say that's the same kind of analogy where you can be of a certain, I don't want to sound insensitive here, category, but still feel excluded from your member, family crew. You know what I'm trying to say. I wanted to share this moment today because I wanted to come on here. I'm not going to bash on anybody, not even the admin. They've been amazing. I'm pretty sure they deleted the post because they didn't want drama or that negative on their part. But I get to talk about this on my channel. Have you ever had a moment where you felt excluded, not but from family, but from friends as well? You know, when you just don't feel welcome at all? At that moment, I felt like they were laughing at me, just pushing me aside. And it was like, girl, if you don't believe in our ways, then we're going to laugh at you. And I felt bad because I don't want the person that I'm doing the podcast with read this because she's going to feel hurt. She has feelings. Yes, she converted to a different path, but she has feelings. And for us, we should be united by now. Just like the temple that I talked about, the Satanic temple. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below or here. The Satanic community was being attacked, and all I saw was Christians or God lovers leaving nasty comments, wishing that the place, that all satanic shit. No, bro, that's not supposed to happen. Why? Why? Why are you attacking these people? They're just minding their business. Did you know that satanic people don't believe in the devil? They believe in their own tenant. I heard it was like seven, but we're gonna read some here too. And yeah, the satanic community was very like, whoa, like, why are you guys attacking? The amount of comments that was being said, you might only see the satanic ones, but a lot of Christians and other God believers were saying like, burn it down. They deserve it. If you believe in Satan, you're a Satanist, and just among other things. And I said, hold the heck up, like this is TikTok, and you why are you judging people based on what happened? The amount of people that were leaving nasty comments were God based judgers. They believe in the Lord, and they were leaving disturbing messages as, oh, okay, or funny emojis and just nasty negative comments, even saying wishing that it was, and and you're forgetting these people are in there. Even if it was people that were not in there and the person threw the, they could have hurt somebody. And for you to laugh and say that they wish they burned down, that's not what God wanted. He would have told you to turn the other cheek. Matter of fact, he would have left them alone. If Jesus was gonna be at that moment, place, and time, he would not want you to throw that. Do you guys agree or do you don't agree? Leave down a comment. But I just wanted to speak on this moment in time that some communities are not very welcoming, let alone my community. I joined that Facebook group for almost a year, and I did not know that they were capable of doing this. And all the people that I was seeing, it was hurtful because I remember I welcomed them into the group because the admin will say, "Hey, these new people joined in," and I would type, "Marry me," you know, welcome to the group. Just and the fact that I recognized one or two names, I said, "Oh my god, it was not a marry me, it was a marry ye part." It's a saying. But I just wanted to share that. Thank you guys for listening. Drop down a comment if you want me to talk about anything else because this community, I was hurt. I woke up and I started tearing up because it was not what I was expecting. And I get it. Everyone has their own opinion, and I can agree, and you can agree with their opinion. We all can agree. Everybody has an opinion. But I just want to say, like, I had nothing to do with the post. You know? Yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to chit chat real quick. I didn't know that my community can be very aggressive. For all that are watching, if you don't agree, it's okay. You can leave a comment, but please don't be nasty. Blessed be my witches and Wiccan, and have a good day. Bye.